If you've watched my videos before, you've probably seen a few of my drawings, but you also probably know that this isn't really a drawing channel. But today I've been thinking about my art, not just because I love it, not just because I find it beautiful most of the time, but because my process really draws me into ways in which I think about the world. And really, what pulls me into thinking about it today is my own specific, particular approach to the way that I do my drawings. Because my process, the way I make it, is what makes it turn out exactly the way that it does. And so often we approach the world with an idea of the way we want things to be. And we do our best to make those things happen. And it rarely works out the way that we plan. When I begin a drawing, the process starts with having no plan at all. I usually don't even know what it's going to be. And so I start with just a shape on a page, a circle, a square, sometimes just a blank canvas to begin with. And I make a simple line or a shape, something just to start the drawing off. And following that line or that shape, I then make the next, each in response to the one that came before it. I draw with no plan, with no idea of what will happen next. And I think most of life is like this, even though we pretend otherwise. Even though we think we know how things will turn out, we don't really know what will be. And when we decide how things are, we end up limiting ourselves. We end up stuck. We forget that we make the path as we walk it, that each decision leads us toward the next. That we arrive at our destination based upon our decisions where we're at right now. But it's interesting because every time as my drawing continues, as I add each line, each is deeply connected to the one that came before. Each line influences, guides the next line that follows. And the drawing grows, sort of organically, unique to itself, from a seed planted with that first line or that first shape on the page. And really, I'm only limited by my skill, by my imagination, by my ability to welcome the possibility of what might manifest in the moment I'm in. So often our lives are ruled by these ideas that we have and the ways in which we try to bring them into the world. Yet those ideas rarely survive that transition. And in creativity in particular, we try to take something that exists only in our heads and bring it out into form. Like the creation of nothing into something. But when I think on the seed of a creative thought, of what inspired it, I wonder if it's not the creation of nothing into something, but instead more of an evolution of something into something. A transformation of thought to form, form to thought, shape to shapelessness, and back again. I never know what a drawing will be when I begin it. I trust the seed of the moment. I welcome it to grow into whatever it will be. And despite my hopes, despite my expectations, it always ends up growing into exactly what it is.